That was a great poem. That was honestly a great poem, Marco. That's great. I had a poem I wrote back when I was about 16. It's a little different. It was called A Girl with a Surprise. It's a girl I saw, she made me blush. I wanted to talk to her, but I did not rush. I talked to her. She's kind, sweet, caring, and nice. She's hot as hell, not cold as ice. I walked in on her when she was sick. She's got a dick. Freaked me out, went right up my spine. The shame is, it's bigger than mine. This is the first time doing stand-up in like 4 years, and it is great to be back, honestly. So, I have this cousin Lucky. She is like the funny one of the family, but like not intentionally. Like, you know what I mean? So, this is a couple years ago. We're helping my Uncle Jesse move out of his apartment. And he's got a daughter, Bridget, and he's like, yo, they're out back. Could you make sure they're not doing anything, her and her boyfriend? So all the cousins get together. I'm like 10 at the time. So we get on the side, and my brother Anthony's like, here's what we're gonna do. On the count of 3, we're all just gonna run out. Just scream, yell. All right, we got this. We're all on the side of the building, and we all go, 1, 2, 3. And we all just take a step back, except for Lucky, who goes running out like a fucking Muppet, screaming and anything. We go running in, we're laughing our ass off. She didn't find that real funny. She comes in bawling her eyes out, but it's still one of the best videos I fucking got, though. And will be played at her funeral in its entirety. I did watch a documentary the other night. It was Hamilton. I don't know if any of y'all have seen that. I didn't know this. In 1800, everyone spoke in rap. That was really cool. There's a song in the show called Say No to This. It's when Hamilton gets invited, more or less, by a woman to sleep with him, even though he's married. And there's a lyric in the show I was watching, and he said, her eyes were saying yes to this, her legs spread open, and I said, hell yes. Holy fuck! You want to talk about, like, for a Broadway show? I was like, yo, I was just watching Aladdin tap dance. What the fuck is this? Oh, you know that weird kid in your high school? Like, everyone knows that, like, one weird kid. Like, if he shot up the school, no one would be surprised. No, so we're all hanging out, and there's a park in our neighborhood, and right across the street is his house, and his name's Michael, like, because it's always fucking Michael. And across, in the park, there's these big logs that are, like, kind of like a fence. And they're like, you know, it's supposed to be, like, good and for the fucking environment or some shit. And he's saying, yo, guys, I can climb that tree. The tree's, like, fucking tall as can be. He's like, I can climb. We're all like, I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. And like 5 minutes later, we're like, where is Michael? And we look up, and we're like, holy shit, snap! And he fucking lands, 1,000,001 shot, on the log, right between his fucking legs. This dude goes running home going, I think they're broken! And I was like, yo, I'm not going to fucking school tomorrow. I will say, the other day I was in the car with my dad, and he gets on me for like cursing, because like, why not? Like, I'm a good kid, so he's got really nothing else on me. And he's like, you know, you should really stop cursing, you should really stop. And then we're driving, he's like, oh, you gotta fucking cut me off with a fucking dickhead, fucking fuck you. I'm like, didn't you just tell me not to curse? And he's like, do as I say, not as I do. So next time I was driving, I started swerving in the road. He's like, what the fuck you doing? I was like, you should drive better. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright, this is just a fucked up story that I love telling. I know this guy, his name's Danny. He had a girlfriend for a long time, and they were fucking, you know, as they do. And, you know, I guess, for some reason, it was in the moment, and he accidentally shoved it in her ass, and she threw up. Just threw up. That's not even a fucking joke. That's just a story I like to say to embarrass him. Like, you know what I mean? No, like, imagine that. Like, you're like, oh, this girl's fucking hot. Oh, not that fucking hot. But the last thing is, so, you know, when we were able to do Halloween, it was the last one where my buddies and I were able to dress up. So we all said, let's do a group costume. I was like, all right, what do you guys want to be? They're like, let's do the Power Rangers. I'm like, fucking losers. All right, sure, let's do fucking Power Rangers. I was like, I want to be the Green Ranger. They're like, no. Chris is orange. Anthony, I'm red. Be the White Ranger. I was like, I want to be the fucking White Ranger. Fine, all right, I want to be the Green one, whatever the fuck. So it's Halloween night. Little kid comes rolling up, fucking Power Rangers fan. Kid was like 6, and he's like, can you guys say the thing? I'm like, there's a fucking thing? So the mom pulls out her camera, he's like, yeah, red power, fucking orange power. She put the fucking camera on me, I was like, anyway guys, thank you very much. My name is Brandon.